Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcasts for another UEFA Champions League watch along. Last night was really the first of four we were doing over the next, obviously this week and next week. Last night we did PSG versus Real Madrid. It was a drab game. It drabbed in terms of goals galore because there's only one goal. It's right at the end. But yeah, obviously you guys voted for that, so we did that. And again, like that one, we voted. Gave you guys the poll for this between this and the Bayern Munich game, and you chose this game. So here we are again. It's a goal with the Inter Milan versus Liverpool, 6 times champions Liverpool versus the former giants of European football, one of the former giants of European football, Inter Milan at the San Siro as well. Alexis Sanchez as well, even though he's on the bench tonight, which is amusement, but it's still what it is. I was looking. That's the main thing I wanted. I was looking forward to this game as well. Not just I know one of the teams week on a week-to-week basis, but Alexis Sanchez again getting to watch on the Champions League night. Obviously not for Arsenal, but it is what it is. But now he's on the bench apparently. Here's a lineup for while I was going to chat. Here's the lineup for Liverpool, by the way. We've got Alisson in goal. We've got Trent, Kanote, Van Dijk, and Robertson as a back four, and then we've got Fabinho, Thiago, and making his Champions League debut is Harvey Elliott. Fucking what? No pressure, Harvey. No pressure. Fucking Champions League night for Liverpool, the boyhood club, away from home. Not just away from home, but at the San Siro. Mate, good luck to you. Neutrals as a neutral, good luck to you, obviously. And obviously the front three, we all know, they're all back, they're all available. Mane, Salah, and Jota leading the line for them. Got Stephen in the chat already. Big up, Stephen. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. And whilst I'm doing that, waiting for your response, I'm going to go and get the Inter Milan lineup for you guys. Oh, dear. There we go, Inter Milan. Don't like the new badge, but I like to put it again. Because I've grown up with the old badge. It's like, yeah, I prefer the old one. 2 in your face, this one. It's similar to, not much change, it's just more modernised, like in your face. Here we go, this is it, isn't it? Oh, 1 sec. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my brother quickly. Oh dear. Right, Inter Milan. This is the one. You could adjust the screen. First of all, kickoff as well. We're minutes away from kickoff, so I need to hurry up. There we go. And Danovic is in goal as we expect the teams already to come out right up in the tunnel. Very narrow tunnel, by the way. And yeah, obviously you got the usual name: Dumfries, Vidal, Brozovic, Perisic, Djokovic, fucking hell, wrong sport, Xhaka, and Martinez. Oh dear. Here we go. We'll put Right, just going to turn my camera off 1 second, guys. You're not on. The camera's off. I know what I'm going to say, because after 5 minutes, you'll just feel the warmth of that. Well, take the bloody thing off. I don't want to see it on my chair, are they? To prove it, unless you're messing about, look. There you go. Steve in the chat saying, "Hi mate, how you doing?" I'm good. I ain't seen you for a while. Obviously, you briefly messaged me before going last saying you'll be in here. Oh dear, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hope you're good as well. What do you think the score's going to be tonight? That's the thing before the game kicks off. Give your score predictions in the chat. We've got Liverpool fan Chris in the chat as well. Of course you'll be here, Chris. Why wouldn't you be here? Greenie's in the chat. Big up Greenie. And we've got Grant McRoberts as well. And my brother's behind me doing a type. I can't wait for Dortmund game tomorrow. Oh yeah, Vader Dortmund, yeah. I fancy the result against them, especially with Haaland out. I didn't know Haaland was out. I think we're going to slaughter them, says Chris. Well, you would say that being a Liverpool fan and die hard like you are. Greenie. Evening Ryan, my brother's being a brother. I say Liverpool win 1-0. I'm going to go for 3-1 Liverpool. Oh dear. Oh, Chris is in agreement with me. I just think Liverpool, home or away, have too much for Inter, especially looking at that team that Inter put out. Carl Heinz just made an awesome save playing for Reading again. He's playing now. He's a first choice, isn't he now? Carl Heinz, again, for Arsenal's academy goalkeeper at Reading. Look at the thing is, the last time we sent the goalkeeper to Reading, look what's happened. It's ended up winning the FA Cup with us, wanting to be number one, didn't get his way, and fucking off to Villa and complaining about us every 5 minutes. So I'm a bit dubious about him going to Reading. That's all I'm going to say because of past history. Brother's says it's going to be a 4-0 thumping, basically. You can talk. I just can't see, but you can talk. Chris is saying our bets are 3-0, 3-1, 4-0, 4-1, 5-1 pound on each. Yeah. You best let one of them come. You watch. You've done that to cover yourself, yeah. Thinking that you watch it'd be like 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that. Be either side of what you've now put now. Can't be too much confident. Stephen saying Inter Milan to lose 2-0. Red Bull Salzburg to lose 3-1 to Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich they should. I think Bayern Munich will be like 4-5-1 situation, possibly. Steven's just saying, come on into as a neutral, I'm not fast, but I just think Liverpool's got a bit too much with Inter. But yeah, it'd be nice to see if we'll get put in their place. But at the same time, I've got Jota to score got 2 or more goals tonight. Liverpool away first leg Champions League with always slaughter teams. Mainly the main reason you slaughter teams, Chris, is because you play the lower ranked teams, not as always in this stage. There's teams that are not what they were, like we're seeing tonight from years ago, or just you're playing Porto all the fucking time, which I think you initially had before they fucked the draw up. Because Chris, remind me of this. The last time you played away in Europe, a couple of years ago, before the pandemic, literally as the COVID has hit in the UK, you was playing away to Atletico Madrid. Remind me how that turned out. You didn't exactly thump them, did you? So you can't say you always thump them. You score them on the way.
We're Liverpool's bogey team. They seem to struggle against us. Thump us ever.
They did in the fucking group stages this year, though.
Yeah, but group stage has been fuck
But
all.
obviously we're talking about knockout.
Group stage is basically friendlies.
I'm not saying, but I'm talking about knockout rounds initially. Because he's on about we always not going to beat the teams away from home, like thump them. I'm just reminding that's clearly not always the case. Oh. Free kick. Oh, there's an offside then. Mark Green is saying on tonight's game, so long as Salah doesn't get injured, I've triple captained him for this weekend's match day for the FPL. Bloody hell. No pressure then, no. They've said that. Put it out there in the public eye for everyone, for us all to know. You know what's going to happen now. They'll break it out for the rest of the season. You watch. The thing is, though, if it happens, obviously, that sort of thing, because you can change your captain before the weekend. I'm surprised Inzaghi's a manager of Inter Milan, actually, because considering his connection with AC Milan as a player. I don't think that went down well with the other locals. Put it that way. Not doing too bad though in the Serie A, though. I think they're top of the league by 2 or 3 points at the top of the league. Yeah. Inter Milan are like 2 or 3 points ahead in the Serie A. See? So Inzaghi ain't doing too bad because he used to have for the literal direct rivals. Norwich and Leeds, he'll get a hat for you. Of course, just a bit. Mr. Bungle's in the chat. Big up, Mr. Bungle.
They're not, by the way.
I swear they were.
Milan are first. 5 points.
Oh, I thought the Sky haven't updated their Sky Sports yet. But
the game in hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sky haven't updated their table because I saw it earlier today. I was like, oh, it ain't too bad then. Salah, go on. That's a fuck up. Went for himself and fucked it. Giroud should be doing well. He's at AC Milan, isn't he? He's at AC Milan, but I think he's second fiddle to Zlatan. I think I'm not sure. I haven't watched AC Milan a lot this season, to be honest. I thought it'd be fun. I'll have a look at their last lineup with that because I think he's injured either. Right, let's have a look. AC. Did AC play Saturday or Sunday? AC, did they play Saturday or Sunday? Do you know?
I don't know.
So they play Sunday, here we go. They won 1-0. Nine ups. Well, no, he did start. So he's starting. So I think he's the Milan derby a couple of weeks ago. He scored a brace in that. So he ain't doing too obviously. I mean, he's getting on now. And I think the league, the way it's played. Oh, go on. Chance there for Inter for Martinez. Bit scrappy, but got a shot off. And let's have a look for this angle. Didn't bend enough. Yes, I think it's the way Serie A is played out nowadays, like the slow tempo and all that slow build-up play. Sort of suiting Giroud at his age now. So he should be doing well over there. The Piston Broke Club. Is that you? From there, I was saying, I thought it was a man McCarthy you've made up. All right, hello. Hi, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, because obviously it's a sub-only chat tonight, because I don't want any idiots being fixed, basically. Can't be asked all that. I can't be asked, but I really can't be asked. Because every time I take it off live, normal, like it's open to everyone to chat, you get bots coming in, putting random crap in it. Like, I just can't be asked. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Obviously, I hope you stay around for a while now. But obviously for good, because yeah. Out of interest, are you a Liverpool fan, Inter fan, or an actual Arsenal fan? It just come across the channel randomly. Pardon me. Okay, it's cutting there, fair enough. That's something brothers behind me. Sometimes it goes into wind-up mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Liverpool, Trent's been a bit sloppy there. Oh, he changed the name. Fair enough. Well, not just the name, obviously changed your icon picture as well. Oh, Liverpool with a chance to fuck up the midfield from Inter. Well blocked. Out for a corner. I tell you want to watch it, but you watch it on your phone.
I'm not sure.
Let's see what Liverpool can do with this corner then. Who's taking it? Is it Trent? Yeah, it's Trent. There we go, ball in. Fabinho, Salah, Fabinho. Oh. Yeah, back at Salah. What are you watching? Okay. You made Stephen laugh anyway. Yeah, cunning. BX Gunners in the chat says Liverpool to win the whole thing. Was that his comment or what you're watching?
No comment.
I think in English, no, actually. I say between City and Liverpool. If it's going to be an English team, they're one of them two, but it won't be United or Chelsea. Put it that way. No, Madrid. Well, Madrid aren't fucking that. I saw last night. They're fucking piss poor. You're not know better. You're inconsistent this season for some reason. I know you're saying that, are you? Of course you are. Did you see the poll FK and me put up? Who's a better striker at their peak, Van Persie or Uber? Some right answers on that. Needless to say, not many fans picked the crap Uber. Well, the thing is, even though he had the years, Van Persie was injury prone for the majority of his time at Arsenal, when he was available, he was consistent, but different gravy compared to fucking Aubameyang's literally 2.5 years, first 2.5 years, hitting the fucking track, like hitting it out of nowhere, and then literally signs a new contract and falls off a cliff. Whereas Van Persie never fell off a cliff at Arsenal. It's like, when he was available, as I say, consistent. There was improvement every time, every season there was improvement to his game. It just got to a point where it's world class, and obviously Arsenal were Arsenal, and I think Gazidis more concerned about money apparently than compete for titles, and he got to a point where he wanted to win titles. And to rub the wound, we then sold him to our title rival in Man United and helped him win the league the following season. I'll take Van Persie all day long. Like peak prime Van Persie, I'll take all day long over an Uber. Steve thinks Man City are going to win it. That's Steve there for a minute. It's only Steve's in this channel now in the chat. Even Steve saying, yeah, no surprise, Van Persie was brilliant and obviously world class. I think this year Man City will win the Champions League. I've backed them to win for the last 2 years. Should have, to be honest, I was saying it last night, they should have won it last season. It was all set up perfectly, wasn't it? It was all set up perfectly for Man City to win the final after they got all the way there, because obviously it was Aguero's last game. He'd infamously said years previous he would never leave Man City till they win the Champions League. They're in the final. It was his last game, and Pep done the one thing he'd always been accused of since he's last won it with Barcelona, be it Bayern Munich and out Man City. In the big moments, in the big games, when it matters, in the Champions League, he overthinks it so much that he fucks up to the point he can't repair it in the game. Change your name again, I see. They're cunning. Oh dear, what do you reckon the score would be? I went for 3-1 Liverpool for kickoff. I went 3-1 Liverpool, and we also, because Bayern Munich was brought up, so I thought at least 4-1 or 4-0 Bayern Munich tonight. Mark saying if we had Van Persie now, obviously Van Persie in his prime, obviously from when he was playing Arsenal. If we had him now, we'd be top 3 at this moment. Yeah, more likely because we'd actually have a goal scorer as an out-and-out striking goal scorer compared to what we actually have. And Mane has a header and heads it just over the bar. Steve also saying, Steve F. Fucking hell. Don't forget, Robin Van Persie didn't think Arsenal had. Bloody hell, what's it? Had ambition, and he was right. My only complaint letter to the club: we could have strengthened our defence, and we would have been challengers. But we were saying for years, in that time frame, we were saying for years we needed to sort us. That our weak link was our goalkeeping situation and defence. Chesney was never good enough. Let's be brutally honest there. He was never good enough to be the number one at Arsenal. His improvement on fucking Amunia, but still nowhere near good enough. So he's so blind faith from the wrong players at the wrong time. And in the end, for the last decade, it did backfire on him massively. But yeah, sort of strengthened there. He sort of gone out and got. I think now that was the 12th season. Once we had right backs. We had a right back and Sanya. We needed a better left back, didn't we? Because left back weren't all that. I can't remember who the left back was now. I think Cleese had gone by then. Oh, what the crossbar into Milan. Jeez.
Oh, my back.
You ever got first goal scored?
No, Liverpool to win 2-0.
Ah, okay.
So they just don't need to concede. Keep a clean sheet. Probably won't happen.
Yeah, sorry, I was saying about Robin Van Persie, the lack of he proved it in the sense of he had a meeting after the season. That was that the 11-12 season, wasn't it? Who was the left back for us? Okay, I'm saying that. What police had gone by then?
It's like Debuchy.
Debuchy was a right back. He hadn't arrived until 2014, the summer of 2014, after we won their first FA Cup in 9 years. Either way, we needed to go and get a decent proper left back, and then strengthen our central defensive pairing for the formation we wanted to play at the time. Oh, bloody fucking hell! Calm down. Mr. Bungle's changed his name to Mince Pies. Anyone? Has it kicked off yet, Geezer? Yeah, it's kicked off. We're 16 minutes into the game.
A true football fan doesn't even know when Champions League kicks off.
No, because obviously he's living in Japan.
Oh.
So it's like time-wise.
Not acceptable.
And I'm assuming they've not got the rights to certain games or something. I don't know. That's why he's asking. Could was it Santos? Yeah, it was Andre fucking Santos as a left back, wasn't he? Okay, no, that's saying something. Yeah, so clearly we needed a left back. We didn't want to do it, clearly.
What was the
We didn't change it from Gibbs. The 11-12 season, it was Andre Santos and Kieran Gibbs as our left back options.
Oh yeah, Kieran Gibbs. I think he still plays, Kieran Gibbs.
Yeah, I think he played on Inter Miami, like David Beckham's team. That's why you left. I think the summer you went there. Could have easily brought the guy from Chelsea. Can't remember his name now. There's Demba Ba, there's Ben Ayew, the players that we've had either known or almost had over the line, and managers or board members have blocked it from Chelsea.
That's odd, isn't it? Is that sure?
I mean, Gary Cahill, yeah, Gary Cahill. And we could have had him before he went. We could have had him before he went to Chelsea. When he was at Bolton, we just divvied and dabbled, and for 12 months we couldn't make our mind up if we really wanted him or not. If we did, and all that, and so loyalty to Koscielny, Mertesacker, and Mertesacker ain't just actually first season, wasn't it? But Koscielny and from Ireland.
He really fucked up for a while.
He was a good defender.
Yeah,
and then
literally
he got injured, came back. Then Dan Percy there, so he was then given the armband the following season, like full-time captain, and he just fell apart. His career just went as an Arsenal player. Because up till that point, he was one of our high-performing, consistent players that was a fan favourite and potentially had the potential to be a world-class centre-back. And he could score, and he was happy to come flying forward and score goals from anywhere, basically. Give him the armband. It's a fucking curse. Give a player the armband, they either get injured or fucking just fall off the fucking wheel. Well, Salzburg was scored apparently. Steve Rafferty staying in the chat. Did you put bet on that? That's a yes then. And by your facial expression.
So I bet that it doesn't matter if I bet it doesn't.
Oh, that then scoring doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, it is one of them.
Wenger did with Chelsea, got him, and he was solid for them for years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. for 12 months. 12 months just before he went in the January window. For the previous 12 months up to that point, we were hot favourites to have him. Every transfer window, constantly linked to him, red hot favourites. There's interest there. But as we just discussed, it was like with dividend dabbing, we weren't sure how to approach it without upsetting the apple cart, basically. Apparently, Salzburg win all over Bayern Munich, apparently. The first opening 20 minutes.
There goes my bet anyway.
What? That one of them, is it?
One of them, yeah, because I have 5 minutes winning.
2-0.
Both halves.
It can still happen. Technically, it can still happen.
Won't.
Poor pass. Over here. Adamu, okay.
Who? I can't see it.
Adamu.
Oh, right, the person that was on a bet boost to get a shot on target.
Still fucking all then. Go on, Yotta.
What the
The hell was that? We gave away a corner, but hey. Steve saying Wenger's the root cause of our downfall. No, he's part of the reason. I won't say he's the sole reason of the sole root down cause of it. The main cause of our downfall was and is just the Stanley buying a club, putting out there in numerous interviews, and yet as a majority shareholder at the time, basically the owner. I didn't buy shares in Arsenal to win trophies. But yet he's obviously he already had the LA Rams, or secondary Rams at the time, before he moved into LA. Fucking look at the money he's invested there. Then you've got Josh Kroenke coming out since Sunday's big win for LA. Oh, we had no idea how passionate European soccer fans were until obviously we bought Arsenal, and now we've only just realised how passionate they are. So they're more passionate than any fan in America when it comes to our sports. Like, well, no fucking shit. But I say the Wenger played a part. Wenger played a part. But again, he wasn't the sole reason of the root of it. The root was the Kroenkes and Stanley at the time, and his lack of ambition, and how he decides to run the
Why
club.
are you saying Stanley?
Not Stan Lee. Stanley. That's his name.
Call him Stan. It sounds like you're saying Stanley.
Oh, goodness strength.
Frankly, I don't think you'd want to own Arsenal, even if he's in his grave.
I better fucking say. But, the Kroenkes, they're the main reason we're in position now, because they're not football men. They don't care. They don't know what we call football. They call soccer. They don't have a clue, and they hire people in the hope that they do, basically. But when it goes tits up, because even though they're running the show as owners, when it goes tits up, they go, what do we do? What do we do? And then we're now with a fucking rookie manager, rookie director of football, and Vinay in a role that he's never held in his life, that he inherited because the previous guy that had it was found out to be dodgy and using us as a fucking bank, basically, to do these dodgy deals. You talk about words, Wenger left us left us a weak squad, overpaid for washouts, and numbered us with high salaries. Squad size, squad. It got to a point where the players weren't listening to him. He stayed on longer than he did, which then by the time he leaves, they thought they're. By the time when he does actually leave, they thought they're bigger than the club, and basically they think they run the show. And I think everything he'd built in the first half of his time at Arsenal just went out the window, basically. And it was like that. If whoever came in, be it Emery, obviously Arteta or whoever, it was always going to be this hard to get us back to where it once was. He's watching the movie, that's why. But yeah, in terms of the squad, I can agree with you that he did leave us with a weak different squad, overpaid twats, basically.
Yeah, Sanchez.
Sanchez had gone by the time
I thought about like Ozil.
I'm talking about the likes of fucking Kolasinac that literally came in on a free and gave him 90k a week plus bonuses, which went over to 100k a week.
Quality deathmatch.
That would then divvied after 12 months. But giving the likes of giving lots of Hector Bellerin a 6-year contract based on the first 2 years of his time at Arsenal, and bumping his salary up from 25-30k up to over 100 plus 150k, if not more, plus bonuses. So the players already think they're, because it goes from one extreme to the other in wages. I think, oh well, hey, we've made it, feet up on the beach, sort of thing. And then the performances we start seeing ensue. So that side of things, like I said, Mustafi, don't get excited on Mustafi. Jesus Christ. Granit Xhaka as well. Could have N'Golo Kante, Arsenal fan, wanted to come to us. Everything was agreed. Then fucking Ivan Gazidis fucked us and we spent an extra 5 mil on fucking Granit. Let's see what Liverpool do this free kick anyway. We went for it, but it was over. Yeah, Stephen is saying in the chat, can you imagine if the crowds in England started doing what the Americans do, mixing the home and away supporters in the same night? Oh, fucking Jesus, because we have a bloodbath every week. You know it will be a bloodbath because there's idiots. Like, what the fuck? Fucking literally, Emirates would be fucking every North London derby bloodbath. I'm reading what they said in the chat.
Looking at statistics, they have.
Anyway, right. Maybe if I can switch them back and forth, I don't know. So I think they threw me what I was saying.
Complaining about your shit club?
No, I was complaining. I wasn't complaining. I was just saying you've got a point. Actually, we mixed the fucking Tottenham fans with Arsenal, might be a bloodbath. The worst thing would be mixing any fans with fucking Millwall fans.
I don't know what you're on about. If you mix yourself with Tottenham fans, you're probably end up all seeing Sweet Caroline doing a dance together.
You realise the hatred is genuine.
Okay.
And it'll be the fucking sod's law. It'll be the firms get mixed up with each other.
You don't believe all that crap, do you?
That's why I went like that.
Right, you've watched too much Green Street.
If I believed it, I wouldn't have gone that, you idiot. Jesus Christ.
West Ham fans best.
Anyway, moving on swiftly. Steve F is saying taking our rookie manager to sort out the squad and dressing room chaos. The main reason it's taking that long is because, as we were saying last night, Emery was never really backed the way he should have been for him to do it himself. As I say, it's taken longer. And then obviously Arteta's come in and clearly the manager they wanted in the first place after Wenger, and they're quite happy to back him and give him and do what he asked for, basically, be it incoming players or outgoings. Also, this is a good point actually from Mark Green. The rookie has halved our wage bill in 1 year massively as well. I mean, just on Aubameyang alone, this winter that's gone, we've saved 25 mil already. That would have gone out to him in the next 2.5 years left of his contract, something like that. And then there's a year and a half, 1 or 2. But we say 25 mil there. There's money that we saved on the likes of Kolasinac as well, and Mesut Ozil we dealt with last year, Mustafi, and all the other fucking deadbeat twats. That was on ridiculously high wages. That's not to get there as a by the way for the other guy. Let's look at the others. Rangers away, okay. Go on, Rangers. Beat them Foxes twice. Got Reggie in the chat saying evening, Forza Inter Milan with the Italian flag. How you doing? I hope you're keeping well, my friend. I'm just being polite. Don't even go there. Yeah, who put Deadwood on ridiculous high wages? As I said, partly Wenger. Wenger's part of the, as I say, Wenger was part of the reason, but also the Cronkies fucking not vetoed it. They gave the thumbs up for everything. So they've got to take a massive chunk of responsibility here, along with fucking Don Raul before he got done out. And Ivan Gazidis. Wenger, Ivan Gazidis, and the Cronkies.
Can I point out who actually had the opportunity in the summer to sign Bernardo Silva?
Right. Well, you all know that's the worst kept secret. We didn't want him. Well, to be honest with him, yeah, he's done well this season at Inter Milan. AC. I'm going to get there eventually tonight. Man City. He's done well, don't get me wrong. But he would have gone from one extreme, from a team that's ready-made, like where he wants to be, yeah.
Okay, but
go to Arsenal. Yeah, he's playing under Arteta, someone he coached under, yeah. But that's just completely different kettle of fish. He'll be pretty much starting again.
Martin Odegaard or Bernardo Silva. That's different.
He's settling in now. He's doing well.
Guy's garbage, man.
He works with the system we're playing.
Garbage at Real Madrid.
He barely fucking played. He signed at 15. He never got a chance to play at the first team level. Never got a chance. He got loaned out to Sociedad, didn't he? Had an amazing season there from all accounts. And then got loaned out again. Wasn't given a chance. Then that loan got cut short, so he could come on loan to us. Took a while for him to settle in. We took an interest in him, bought him. Now he's settled. It took a while, obviously, for him to be properly settled after he's signed permanently. But we're finally seeing something. He's actually fit in the system that we've been trying to implement, basically. And it allows, obviously, Smith Rowe to still play out the left if he wants to. When Smith Rowe plays. Everyone loved the Don before Cronkies fired him. Yeah, but that's the thing is, we loved him. not knowing what he was fucking doing. The second we found out what he was doing and how he was basically using the club as a fucking piggy bank, then rightly so, the fans went, nah, you're a dickhead, basically. But before that, obviously we weren't to know. We were playing in ignorance. And yeah. What the hell? Just says the golf, isn't it?
Yeah. That was incredible. Yeah, a chance to sign him as well.
Who?
Sterling. Don't tell me he won the fucking form for Arsenal, clearly.
It'll be an improvement on what we had at the time, but not getting it twisted. But again, high wages. We're trying to. How old are you, by the way? 27, 28? I think Arteta's going for this youthful project of young 20s players, with the experienced players being like 25, 26. The Cronky put their enforcer, Tim Lewis, on the board to investigate. He was in Dubai as well. Or the Don was, yeah.
Did you see Mbappe's got this thing?
Yeah, I was watching. Doing a stream for it. But yeah.
Call him a new Arsenal.
To be fair, that should have been more than 1-0. Literally, PSG. It was just like PSG camped in the Madrid half, both halves. But their build-up play was so slow, so it was easy to defend until the last minute there. When he's a bit of pace, boom. How many corners has this been? Like 7 now? 6, 7? Corners, I'm saying. How many corners has it been so? There's been a lot of corners in this game. That's what I'm saying. The one person that doesn't get credit actually for raising the alarm bells was Edu. Edu's sort of going through the books and he realised something. Pointed to the Josh basically this. I'm seeing this. You need to go and get someone that has more idea what they're talking about, what they know. Brought in Tim Lewis, their own fucking lawyer basically, who's an Arsenal fan as well. And the next thing you know, within 24 hours, the guy's sacked. Oh, Martinez is down. Here's Martinez. His name's Martinez.
Yeah, but you said Martinez.
I didn't say Martinez. I said Martinez. Go listen to it back. Fucking hell. Who's playing well in the Inter game? I don't know, it's better say 50-50. Liverpool
I don't give a shit.
You're the one wanting to watch this.
Yeah, I want to see.
But Liverpool, I say Liverpool have the more attacking chance, but it's been pretty 50-50. I think the best chance has gone to Inter Milan.
Our fucking team lost today anyway, but I don't know.
They played already?
Yes, we lost 1-0. In fact, we're not getting top 4, no, we're getting top 5. See.
And you say my fucking team's bad. Oh, chance there. He bottled it, got a corner there.
One time one doesn't get corner.
Yeah, fucking odds, yeah. No, it's like you say that, but we did a thing for the corners the other day and it came in.
That didn't come in.
No, I said the other day, not yesterday. It's fine.
That is like a curse down there. I don't know what that is.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what Inter Milan can do with this fucking corner. Yeah, it says a good corner itself good, but the header was shite.
6 corners so far in the game.
I feel like more than that.
9 shots, Liverpool 0 on target. 2 shots. Inter 0 on target.
Well, here's the thing then. You're saying about Arsenal's Invincibles, yeah? And Liverpool's team, like, this team is pretty much the same as, apart from the Arta that won the title, yeah? In our unbeaten season, we went into Milan at the San Siro and won 5-1. We were 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. It was 1-0 at half time. In the second half, we absolutely just trounced them.
Good for you.
And you're comparing the Invincibles to this.
You know, games were fixed back then.
Oh, here we go.
In 2003.
Yeah, fucking that was it. Fucking Serie A, not fucking Champions League.
In Premier League as well.
Champions League, no.
In Premier League as well.
But Arsenal versus Inter was not a Premier League game.
No, but you're trying to talk about Invincibles and stuff. There was match fixing.
Again, I've said this. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Of all the teams to go and beat in the league and win a title, the FA would not have wanted us to be the ones to do it. Believe you me. They tried fucking literally after we played United that season. It was 0-0, yeah. And after half of that, they tried fucking us over, even giving players match bans and fines that would try to fuck us over. Half of our first 11 were given match bans, like 2-3 match bans and all that, and massive fines, in the hope that fucked us over, that we'd lose the game while they weren't playing. Thankfully, it didn't work. Fucking, what was it?
It would have been like, well, they did this to us, and then we would have actually been able to give you.
No, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting us to go and beat them. I was happy my team was competing at the time, going for a title. I believe we would win a title, but I didn't think we'd go and beat them at any stage. That was just an extra bonus. Yeah, Salzburg are winning 1-0 still against Bayern Munich. Really. Also, that Inter Milan team that season was fucking awesome. They literally had the best defence in Europe. Period. They very rarely conceded a goal. If they did, it was only one. They had Fimi Martins, Crespo, Edgar Davids and all that. Edgar Davids. Oh, who is it? I'll come to you in a minute. Their defence was a fucking unit. Just brick walls all across the fucking defensive line. Stephen F is saying that's Stephen Denham. It's still 1-0 Salzburg, and they're still on top. Well, maybe it says on top, but maybe they're just being more of a threat going forward when they do have the ball. Oh. What a downgrade that was, though, fucking for Inter Milan's perspective, having Lukaku smashing it and going at 35-year-old Edin Dzeko. What are you doing? Oh. Steve saying, wow, it looks like a pen to Salzburg. Fucking that'll be a shock. If that's the case, not giving VAR thing of it. Oh, okay, no worries. No, but no matter what happens in the second leg, if fucking Salzburg calls a bit of an upset tonight, yeah, play to them. So I wasn't expecting that. Oh, bloody hell. Where are you? 2 minutes into time and into 40 seconds of that. 1 sec. Let's have a look. Half time in Salzburg, it is 1-0. You lost at home as well, seriously. Inter haven't missed Lukaku. We are going in for Martinez in the summer. More likely, especially if we can get, if we achieve the ultimate goal of Champions League football, it'll be easier for us to go for someone like Martinez or Isaac or Calvert-Lewin or whoever we're after, basically. Half time 0-0. But I think what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they've missed it, but I'm saying it's a bit of a downgrade for them. In there, for an Inter Milan fan, you've had Lukaku, younger fucking striker, basically killing it for him for the last couple of seasons, selling for 90 odd mil, or whatever it was, and then going and spending only 1.3 of that on Edin Dzeko, who's 35 years old in the end of his career. Oh dear. Out the leg. Let's have a look over on YouTube, see how we're doing over there. Yeah, I've got new faces. Only 26 views. Do smash that like button, guys, as well, and do share the stream around as well, ready for the second half in about 15 minutes' time. And all these social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Facebook, you name it. Oh dear. Massive help. Massive help. Oh, they'll get the wins. Getting windy over there. I don't know what to really say on that. Bit of a meh first half. It was, let's be honest, it was. You fucking sniggering and laughing behind me.
Laughing.
If you say so. Steve's saying, I remember that win against Inter Milan and San Siro was so good. They were a top side back then. That's what I'm saying. I can't actually remember. I literally got the DVD, the whole match. Arsenal, the Italian job. I've got that on DVD. I've watched that every now and then. But literally, he's up the whole match, and he got bonus bits after that and all that crap. They were a formidable side compared to what they are now. It was at the time, wasn't it? Not Crespo. Who was the striker that fell out with the fucking manager at the time publicly? And when he scored against us in that game, just stood there basically, just like he wasn't even interested. Oh, I can't remember his name now. It'll come to me in a minute. But we put a marker down when it saved our fucking Champions League group stage career that season. But then what did the club do? They just went backwards and accepted mediocre. A few years later, but yeah. Got Chris back in the chat saying I don't like Harvey Elliott playing centre. Yeah, it's been very quiet. It's been kept very quiet as well by the Inter Milan midfield because there's the experience right on top of it all. Oh dear, I'm saying the first half's been a bit There's been chances. I mean, Inter, as I say, had the better chances at the crossbar, tested the goalkeeper a bit more. And Alisson, Liverpool have had chances to make chances, but haven't done anything with it. Not once, I can remember, but not once tested the goalkeeper of Inter Milan. Yes, was it Julio Cesar was the goalkeeper back then as well for Inter Milan? That's going back because he left them. What was it? That's 2003 when we played him that game. He left them in what, 2011 when QPR came up the first time round. That's literally, 2010 actually, just after Inter Milan won the Champions League with Mourinho. He wasn't a free agent. He actually left Inter Milan like he wanted to come to QPR. Really saying Inter Milan's Champions League winning team of 2010 was so underrated. It does go under the radar, I've got to admit, compared to all the other Champions League winning teams of this era, basically 21st century. That's the one. That's the 1 year of the winner being going that literally just doesn't really get the accolades they deserve. That's the team under Mourinho that went to an all-conquering, swashbuckling fucking Barcelona in a semi-final over 2 legs. Won the first leg and then went to the away leg with a game plan and stopped Messi. First and foremost, it stopped Messi. And when we're right, they trounced that fucking Champions League final as well. So, yeah. As you say, they don't get the recognition they deserve. But if you look back at that campaign, especially that semi-final against the old conquering fucking Barcelona, that we all came to loathe at the time, as Arsenal fans, fucking hell, what are you doing? We don't want to put it on it when it's also camera. I'll see you in the second half. You're coming back? Why not? You say you wanted to watch the game, you don't watch the game. Idiot. Navigator better come on, is what you're saying, Chris. Would that it'd be an improvement? About taking things at Harvey Elliott, it'd be an improvement, but would it actually work at the moment? The main issue is down what I'm watching at the moment. The main issue is coming from down your right hand side. But they're literally attacking that right hand side and having so much joy. That's it. Snyder, Zanetti, the Zanetti brothers and Yofi. I thought it was that's Zanetti. Yeah. Samuel Macion. Samuel Eto'o as well. Samuel Eto'o was part of that Champions League team. Milito. He was a fucking class striker that season. Everything he touched that season for Inter Milan was just turned to gold that year. I remember, was it the first knockout round? The first knockout of the quarterfinals where he literally, I think they played. I can't remember who it was. I swear it was a Spanish team, so it's either Real Madrid or Valencia. And he absolutely just turned up that night. I think he got his first Champions League hat-trick, and it just absolutely turned the team apart. That was in the first leg. Bobby Firmino links up better with Mane and Salah, better than Jota. Yeah, but Jota's in form, isn't it? In the form that Jota's in, would you drop him? That is Klopp's mindset in terms of his selection there. Jota, you can't drop someone who's in form and all that. And plus, I think he's making it perfectly clear now that Jota's going to be his preference over between him and Bobby Firmino now. So Love coming up next apparently. Legs are kidding me. Come on, then. Oh, it's a few minutes. Steve F says Inter Milan still love Mourinho. It's true, he did so well there. Yeah, literally, you're right. Because I was straight after the Chelsea debacle the first time round, and he decided he wasn't going to stay. He wanted to go off in Italy and Spain and all that and do improve his trade, if you will, in them leagues basically. And then after that, reassess things and maybe come back one day, but weren't set in stone. And Inter Milan are the first team to come forward afterwards. The following at the end of that season, Inter Milan came forward and they offered him a job. He absolutely fucking. I think Mourinho's tactics in that sense improved massively at Inter Milan because his defensive nous and tactics came stronger into and he actually taught. Was it? Did they win the? Obviously, that particular season they won the treble, the Champions League, Domestic Cup, and Serie A. At a counter, I want to say at a counter as well. But was he? How long was he there for? 3 seasons. I think he won the league in every season. He won domestically everything possible in every season. In Italy, basically won the treble every season. So that last season it must have been the quad then, because obviously he won the Champions League. So it must have been the quad that he won. And obviously Real Madrid came calling near the end, and it was a well-kept secret it was going to Real Madrid. And then the downfall started of Mourinho. Good evening, Ryan, in the chat room from Gary. Big up, Gary. How you doing? I hope you're keeping well. I want to message you later on, Gary, actually, about something. See if you're interested or not. If that's okay. Obviously. For British and Have you seen Conte's interview with Italian media? Right, I haven't actually. And someone mentioned the Josh Kroenke thing earlier in the chat. I think Steve F mentioned it. I haven't watched it. Watched the actual whole thing, but I've seen the clip where he's like, European fans are more passionate about what we call football, what they call soccer. European fans are more passionate about this sport than any American fan is about any sport in general, and that took him by surprise apparently. Yeah, guys, saying, yeah, let me know. Steve saying, how you doing, Gary? I was in the States in January. It's in our group chat, Ryan, reading between the lines, he'll be gone by the summer. But who'll be gone? I'm confused. What? It's just Josh Kroenke stepping down, but taking a step back from Arsenal, leaving everything to Vinay. I swear, you better not be doing that. Or is Daddy coming? Is now they want to see? Or is Daddy coming back to being involved? Conte. Oh, you're at the Italian interview. The Italian interview. I was like, what the fuck? Don't tell me fucking Stan's coming back in full-time role. Jesus Christ. Almost fucking me heart attack there. Yeah, mate, he's going to be good. We know. He wasn't. We said this when he signed. We said if Conte isn't back, we saw it at Inter Milan. He wasn't backed. In terms of he was told he had to sell his best players to use a little bit of that money, a small percentage of that money to increase, bring in new players. He walked. When he wasn't backed at Chelsea after winning the league title in his first season, the second season, the summer going into the second season, the winter that second season, he wasn't backed. And they brought in players like Ross fucking Barkley. He walked. He dragged it out. He purposely dragged it out, though. I give credit to him. I love the shit out of there. It's so up in the air. Like, no one knew what was going on in the media. It was like brilliantly, but you knew it's coming. It doesn't matter when. And he just dragged it out until literally like I think like 2 weeks before the 2.5 weeks before the season started, actual season. Then he just went, "I'm out," and walked, and they went and got sorry for fuck's sake. Oh, it's brilliant. But again, that's what I'm saying. We knew this was coming. We knew if he wasn't backed, which we knew it wasn't going to happen, he was never going to get back the way he was told to get for him to come into the job in the first place. He would then leave. He's got, I will not be surprised if he does go. Because you've got to remember, the Man United job is still up for grabs as well. He's on about, Steve, he's on about Conte. He heard me for a moment. Until I saw the comment in the chat, I was like, no, you can't say it. Don't tell me Josh is letting Daddy come back into the fold or leaving it all to Vino. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but as I say, Inter Milan, there was no surprise there. Oh, Bobby Firmino, is he coming on? Looks like he is getting his shin pads on. I've got a word of him as well. Gary's saying I'm not happy with my US teams that teams lose, but also there's too much going on over here. Sports don't dictate many people's lives. You've got a point. There's a lot more going on, obviously, with other things in the world that involve us all, and obviously the main stuff that's happening on our own turf, respectively. Second half is underway. Here we go.
So off we go in the second half. The first time in 2 years that Inter Milan have played at this stage of the Champions League. The last time they did so, they were defending European champions. Liverpool have won their last 4 knockout ties.
Ooh, yeah, he's gone. In so many words, Conte said, "We sold experienced players, brought nobody in, and this is now the vision of the club." Ooh, yeah, he's gone. I'm surprised he hasn't walked. In that case, I'm surprised he hasn't actually walked now. Or he's just purposely trying to stick it out just to fuck him over, because they fucked him over. Is he going to try to fuck them over now? Cops taking my Yotto advice. Bastard, I hate it. I'm not happy because I had Jota score 2 more goals, so I'm not happy about that. Bastard. Ooh. Steve saying, sorry, Gary R. I went to Artichoke Pizza. You've been there. Best pizza and beer.
Champions League and league game this season. There are 1 or 2 in the Inter Milan team that applies to. Firmino for Liverpool. Sadio Mane.
Oh, that's a smacking. There's Mane doing the, "You touched me, so I'm going to try and hold my phone." Let's have a look. Well, that angle doesn't help. Can we have the camera a bit high, please? Gary saying he hasn't heard of that place, Steve. Too many pizza places in New York. Not surprised, really. Liverpool free kick. Who's taking it though? And it was Trent had lifted it in, and it was crap. Easily defended. For some reason, Kanate had the ball, and it was going towards the corner flag. Don't get too much trouble. Literally just got shoved over, didn't put the play on. I think the longer this goes on, again, take my Arsenal hat off here. Try to at least. I think the longer this stays 0-0, there's more chance. There's a good chance that Alexis might come on. Oh, that was dangerous, even attacking Van Dijk in that position. Revive. Fidel back to revive. Fidel. Jacko, go on, Martinez. No, that's wrong pass. So there's got. He panicked there, Martinez. Literally, a Perchit's going down the other side of him in acres of space, basically. But because he didn't see that, because he panicked, he went the opposite side, went past the opposite side where he's looking. And yeah, Liverpool's got the ball and form at the other end of the pitch, but Inter Milan got the ball back. Doesn't bode well that Inter actually top of the league, but it was Inter got a game in hand, but still. And Inter Milan are playing better against Liverpool than what AC Milan did over 2 games. Oh dear. Let's look at my emails. See if I can project of the new membership level. 1 sec. Into on the attack here. Perchit's ball in. Allison comes out and collects it calmly. Right, this one, that's the one. Look, the updates. Your perks are in Liverpool looking a bit dodgy every time we fucking into attack here. Oh, Inter got the ball back. Oh, Dzeko across the face. What was that? So no update yet on that. Okay. Steve's put a link in the chat, Gary, for what he's on about. Says it's highly recommended it. For anyone going to the States, that involves in particular New York, just click on that link and have a look at it. Keep it up. Remember the name. I'm gonna live forever. Oh, into that in the attack again. Oh, he did it too high for Martinez. Oh my God, that's a big chance there. That would have been 1-0 into Milan. Just a bit too high for him. He should have jumped for it, to be honest. Might have actually caught it. I'm sorry, they've had a lot of joy tonight down that right hand side. Liverpool's right. They're having a lot of joy down Liverpool's right hand side. Sorry, Inter. And I'm checking the by-minute score now, guys. As it's been asked in the chat. Yeah, it's still 1-0 to FC Red Bull Salzburg. Right there. The stats. Oh my God, what is going on? There's Alexis. Yeah, he's warming up. So he'll probably be on soon. Mate, if he came on and got the goal, fucking hell. I've still got my fucking Alexis Sanchez t-shirts from when he first arrived. Like t-shirts I got off like the little stalls outside the stadium, outside the Emirates on match days. Like the merch I used to sell. There's a couple of t-shirts like Sanchez based that I've got still. But obviously, when he was at Man United, I didn't wear them. I've still got my Alexis Sanchez gold away shirt as well. I wear that every now and then since obviously he's gone to Inter, obviously, because he's not at Man United, so I can get away with it now. Beforehand, I was like, no, I can't be asked. Oh, ball in. Oh, bad touch there from Martinez. Just got away from there, but they got the ball back. You know what? Fair play to Inter Milan. They're playing some good football tonight. They're not rolling over and letting Liverpool play their game. And every time they fucking attack Inter Milan, they are looking threatening. Liverpool are all over the place defensively. Every time that ball goes in, they look like they're going to concede. Oh my God, what is Trent doing? He's getting absolutely torn a new one. He's not even running back. He's just half up. Yeah, Van Dijk has just turned around after clearing that directly to Trent and bollocked him basically. Ball in. Oh, Scrappy. And he's just not playing rugby, mate. Who that was? There's a swing and a hit that goes up into the stands. And what's going on? For a moment, I thought something had gone wrong because Van Dijk started fucking waving to the ref. Yeah, Inzaghi, yeah. Yeah, it was right. It wasn't just me going mad. He did play for fucking AC Milan. You know, but that went down well back in the summer when he replaced it. Oh. Luis is getting ready to come on, along with Henderson and Naby Keita. For a brief second, the name went blank there. Oh my God! I thought it was an own goal. The way Kanote just threw himself there, the ball just went up in the air. I thought it was going into his net. It's like going away from it. Obviously, it's fucking hell. Perch is having a lot of fun. Trent is fucking struggling. That was a poor throw from Percic.
Changes. Harvey Elliott is replaced by Naby Keita. Don't think that's a reflection on Harvey Elliott's performance tonight. I think it's needs must. Jurgen Klopp wants a bit more experience in there.
All right, so Harvey Elliott's gone off for Luis Diaz, sorry. Sadio Mane has gone off as well. Naby Keita's come on. And Henderson for Fabinho. Interesting. I thought it was an own goal as well. He literally just threw himself in, and the ball for a brief second looked like it was going towards the top corner of the goal, and then you suddenly see the ball just drift away. It's like, oh, that would have been the ultimate kick in the teeth. That would. Oh, is Xhaka one side here? No way. 1-0. Is it? I thought it was offside. The flag's gone up now. We'd have to check it because the ball's in there. We'd have to check now. But he did look offside. I was like, is he offside? He's miles off, surely. Yeah, he's off. But when the time the ball went to him, it looked miles off. I was like, is he offside? No. And the ball went in the net. But now because he's gone and the ball's in the net, they have to check it. But yeah, he was off. Just though. They got away one there, Liverpool, massively. Oh yeah, because they're cup tied. Players can't be cup tied now. They've changed the rules, haven't they? Because years gone by, as we found out, we knew that anyway. We knew the rule anyway. But yeah, for years. I mean, for up to basically up to this season. For good, I can't remember how long the rule been in place. But basically, if a player had played for one club in a European competition, be it UEFA or now Europa League or Champions League, and he goes to a team that's in a European competition, he couldn't play in it. He'll be classed as cup tied, and then they change it slightly, and this, that, and the other. And they've now changed it completely, where basically you can play for two different teams in the same competition now, in the same season. Oh, over the top to Dzeko. Good touch. Go on, search someone. Yeah, bugger. Lazy passing there. Lazy. You got Stefan and Emily in the chat. Go on, Dzeko. Go on. Oh, you fecker. Liverpool living on a fucking fine line here. Emily saying hello, all Champions League proper fixture too. Yeah, we only do proper fixtures. We only do the proper Champions League fixtures on this channel when we do them. I'll piss off. That'd be what a block. There's a chance here for Liverpool, Luis Diaz as well to score against the run. If it had gone in, it'd be totally against the run of play. probably suit Real Madrid as the European Champions League. Has now been rebranded the Real Madrid Cup. You say that, but they did lose last night, so you say that. They were fucking poor last night, though. I went into that. What we did that stream, and I was literally saying, before, as a team in the channel before kickoff, I was like, into Real Madrid, surely the favourites, going based on the way they performed this season in the Liga, compared to PSG, where the PSG have been so inconsistent throughout the whole season. Real Madrid are surely going to be red hot favourites. They literally, especially no away goals, and Madrid just turned up and went for. They tried to get a 0-0 draw by the looks of it because it was so dire. Not one shot on target the entire match. When does that ever happen for a Real Madrid team? Two 276 passes completed by Inter. I didn't see the fucking Liverpool's. They're 240 something. Brownie like Val and Stefan saying Brownie likes Val and the boy I did with him. Oh, Nathan, whatever his fucking name is, the Newcastle fan. There's only a Newcastle fan now that fucking money's coming to the equation. But I still run South Shields. I'm still a South Shields fan at heart. But I support Newcastle now. Golf. And Brownie, I bet Brownie's face was a picture last night. Because I think he did a stream for it, didn't he? Bastard. Took some more viewers away, the arsehole. Joking, I'm joking. Oh dear, come on. Can we have some goals, please? I don't want to have a fucking what we had last night, lastminute.com, 1 goal. Also, whilst I've got a few of you in the chat, in the stream watching or in the chat, I will be doing another live stream watch along tomorrow between England's women's and Canada women. It's some international tournament, mini tournament thing they're taking part in, basically. And seeing as we've got some of our own Arsenal women players in the England women's team, and one of them leading the line as captain, and Leah Williamson, decided to go forward and do a stream for that tomorrow. 7:30 kickoff, so we'll go live back 7:15, go for the teams and all that jazz like we usually do. And yeah, hopefully England do what they've been doing recently to most of the teams they've been playing and absolutely trouts Canada. Sorry, any Canada fans out there, Canadians. I do apologise, but I'm English, so I've got to speak my English team. But yeah, we'll be doing that. If you're interested, do pop along. I'll be putting that stream up in the next, an hour after this stream ends, basically. So keep an eye out for that. The Newcastle fan, I have taken the piss big time, which is unlike me. It's all banter. I mean, it's banter, but then the Newcastle fan doesn't realise that sometimes. I've seen a few streams as well where he's been obviously they do like the late night shows and all that. If you mention Newcastle, he starts acting like a bit of a gold bridge in the sense of he believes that Newcastle are now going to win every single game. They're going to thump Arsenal in the end of the season. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Like, no, you're not. Steve, 20 minutes to go for Bayern to score 2. Steve's praying. Yeah, that's another thing, Emily. If you're still in the chat, Bayern Munich are losing currently 1-0 to the Austrian Salzburg. I swear they are. Either way, they must be. Yeah, but they're losing 1-0 to RB Salzburg. I mean, at least that game's had a goal in it. we've had chances and no goals. And the goal got taken off for offside. Right, it's so, but still. Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly, Stefan. So I almost called you Steve, by the way, because there's so many Steves on the channel now. It's unbelievable. And I'm just used, especially tonight, so used to saying the name Steve and Stephen and this and that. I'm having to say like Steve F now. Because I've got Steve F, got Steve the Arsenal Misfit, got Stephen Denham. He's getting a bit out of hand now, the Stevens. We need to sort of balance it out and get a few more Emilys and Stefans and other people in, and Marks and all that. Get a few Barrys in as well. That'd be great. Random. Emily saying, are they not getting the 5-1 thumping we always get? Not yet. Not yet. I think probably by me, probably saving it for the second leg. Didn't do that for us, but yeah, they're saving it for the second leg maybe to cause a bit of drama. Could they potentially go out and they go, bitch, please, back off. Trust us to come together in a poll and pick the 2 games we thought would be the humdingers of games, and they've both been. Well, last night was a drawn out. It was almost a 0-0 fucking bored draw, for fuck's sake. We went for the last minute goal from Mbappe, and then tonight, Liverpool just been again shocking, especially in the second half. The worst in the second half they were in the first half. Here's Alexis. Here's the old boy. This will be interesting for Arsenal fans on social media. See how they react to him tonight. His number 7 shirt. Oh, Alexis Sanchez. And Martinez is going off for him. So he's going up top. Oh, Alexis Sanchez. One of the best players of the Emirates era, but in the end, again, his ambition didn't match up with the rest of the club's ambition, and he thought, "Fuck it, I'm out of it." Went to Man United, thinking now Man United ain't going to be as bad as Arsenal. And fucking went, no, I want to go back to Arsenal. It's better there. Too late, mate. And as that Inter man revigorating his career, basically. Go on, Alexis. Well done. Let's see for. He's got to be offside again, surely. He should have gone for goal, really. Why did Xhaka not go for goal there? Oh, now you're down. Wait, you. What you're doing? Be careful now. So what do you think you're doing? Sneaking around? Yeah, I don't want your pissy paw on my face. This is it. There's a fucking bastard. It may be. Going into Milan, see what they do with this. 90 minutes to go plus injury time. Ball in. Up in the air. Go on. Oh, go on, and again. Another corner. Every time the ball goes into that box, especially in the second half, Liverpool just look at sorts of they struggle to the fucking she, by the way, it's a she. This one's a she. The one that was on yesterday is a boy. This one's a girl. This is the older one. The pain. That's how you pain in the arse. You're good when you want to be. A pain in the arse when you want to be. Yeah. Trying to put you over there, saving you. Fucking kind of claw me nip well off. I'm trying to praise you. You're fucking doing that to me. Oh, another chance again. Fuck's sake. How many more chances did they want? The three should have set there. Just over the bar. Fuck's sake, man. Question: do your cats destroy your plants in the house? No. Thankfully, fucking I'd be a lot of mess otherwise, but no. Thankfully, aren't we all? Oh, they know. Yeah, in terms of plant wise, both of them leave the plants alone. It's when they went into what we called it hyper mode. And they sort of they want to play and golf and play and have their own bounce off the walls. It's like, okay, calm down. They have a thing for the windowsill in the living room. So we now have to literally tell them no, because they've told me that, because it's crystal on the windowsill. Even if you push it back against the window, somehow they find a way of they'll knock one off, and then we have to replace it and all that jazz. So it's got to a point like, no. And it's like, okay, we move on. And they go and play a little playpen and all that crap. Like, not playpen, but like bits and pieces that we've got them to use that energy in a good way. Oh, bloody hell. Anderson just cleared the ball whilst taking Alexis and got away with it there. Can't believe Bayern didn't score there. Goal mouth clearance. How come? I don't know. I honestly don't know why they don't attack the plant. We have got plants. That's it. They just don't seem to be that interested in the plants themselves. In general, they don't purposely go out their way. The cats we have go out the way to break anything. If it does, it's by accident. Thankfully, we've been able to anything they have knocked, we've been able to replace. Touchwood. It's been very minimal. Touchwood. Well, Liverpool took the lead totally against the run of play, and it's Bobby Firmino. Completely missed that as well, for fuck's sake. Totally against the run of play. They do not deserve to be 1-0 up here. And then the fucking pundits are playing so much grit and determination. They've looked shit all night, and just say how it is. They scored against the run of play, you dicks. I've had to put all mine in a room that I don't use, they can't access. Get out. I had to take my cat to the vets tonight, abscess in the paws, so now on antibiotics, says Steve. Okay, we obviously hope the cat gets better soon. Fluky fucker. Was it even headed the ball? Was it even looking in the direction? Wasn't even aiming to head it. He just headed it backwards and he just went into the goal. Fucking hell. Don't deserve it. Here comes Cheddars. You watch. Stefan saying, glad Liverpool scored. Always want English clubs to do well. No, not for me. Well, I mean that's more so for when Arsenal was in the Champions League. I was always I want Arsenal to be the last English team standing, sort of thing. I want and all that sort of to be. So at least even if we don't, I can say, well, my team, that the English team, went the furthest, basically. Very rarely did it happen because there's dodgy calls and all that. Yeah, one thing they actually do, the younger one, the one that was popped up on the stream yesterday, has a thing for fucking lazy. Well, I say that as a thing. When you're putting it, for example, if you've got a phone charger and you put it in, and you're going to put it in, and sort of, obviously in the meantime it's wiggling about. If he spots it, he's like, playtime. And they're like, no, just fuck off. Because you'll go flying across the room because of electric. If you bite it, you'll get electric fucking shocks and you to the other side of the fucking room. That's been the main one. And just B, is anything else to replace? Corner Liverpool. Now, by a minute, needs to make a goal line clearance end to end now. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, dear. Yeah, so apart from that, we've been very lucky so far with how they behave in terms of destruction-wise, touch wood. Oh, dear. What's the fucking saying now? Oh, yeah. Emily, shame on Ireland. Fucking losing to France by 3 points, you bastards. I wanted Ireland to win. Can't stand it if France win the Grand Slam. Again, fucking every chance you want. Fucking Inter, just take one. Jesus Christ. How many chances do they want to set on a plate nearly? Flukiest goal ever that was. It wasn't even aiming towards goals, it literally headed it back in the hope it's on the connect. One of these like connect onto it. Just like he just hit off his head and went in. And Trent celebrating them, yeah, you've been shit tonight, mate. France always break our hearts on a regular basis, or they're always a good game though. Yeah, well, yeah. Just when it, well, basically, for anyone that doesn't obviously know what we're on about or follow rugby union, Six Nations already got underway. It was match day 2 this weekend, just gone, and the only teams that could win a Grand Slam going into match day 2. But when I say Grand Slam, that means winning the championship undefeated. Like winning every single game, basically, were Scotland, Ireland, and France. Ireland played France, so it was guaranteed at least one of them lose. Wouldn't be able to obviously go all the way. And Scotland played Wales, but Scotland played Wales first, and Wales by the skin of their teeth again, fuckers. I can say that because I've got part Welsh in me. They, by the skin of their teeth, beat Scotland. So that's left. It's been left to a do or die sort of game between Ireland and France for who's going to be the one going furthest towards the Grand Slam title. And now the only team left is fucking France. We need France now to lose against either England, obviously England, Scotland, or Wales, and one of the other, obviously England, Ireland, Wales, or Scotland, get the head up their arses and win all the rest of their games to win the Six Nations. Otherwise, yeah, France win it. And France would have, again, when I was in my teen years, France would have vain my in terms of rugby union, France would have fucking vain my life at one point. After in the late noughties, early teens, sort of 20, obviously 2000s, or 2-0. Another fluky goal. Fluky fuckers. 2 scrappy, fluky goals for Liverpool. And suddenly they've got the ties in their hands now. They have not deserved this tonight, watching them. If anyone's watching this game with me, surely you've got to agree with me, they do not deserve this. Old Klopp's going, come on, that fucking pleb. Inter Milan have completely dominated this game, had the better chances, and obviously didn't take them, obviously. Liverpool done fuck all, and they've literally nicked a 2-0 win. Fucking hell. Steve saying 7 minutes left for Bayern to score 2. Can't see him scoring 1. Great competition, Six Nations. It'll come down to the points this year. Well, as long as France don't win it, I don't care. I don't mind who wins it. I'm lucky. Even though I'm English born and all that. Obviously, I'm Scottish and Irish on my mum's side, via her mum and dad, respectively, and I'm Welsh on my dad's side as well. Obviously, being English born, but first and foremost, I want England to obviously win it. If not, worst case, in Ireland and Scotland and all that. First and foremost, England, obviously, hence why. There's another reason why in previous streams in the last how many years I've been doing this. Sometimes I've had that an old Wales jersey. I've still got that. I still wear it every now and then. The old Wales jersey. I've got an old Ireland jersey when Puma used to make the Air Ireland jerseys. That one. I've got a Scotland jersey, and I've got 2 England jerseys. I've got an England home jersey from the 2003. It still fits me, by the way. From the 2003 era when England won the World Cup. And the 2007 England away kit. Not away kit, but away jersey, so. They all still fit. That was what. Well, the England home one that we got for me literally in 2003, and I was 14, 15? I'm now 32, that still fits me. Check out Ryan. No, as I said, first and foremost, I'm English, and I want England to win everything, yeah, obviously. But if England don't, as long as it's not France in the Six Nations, I don't mind who wins. Well, yeah. France is the worst case. When it comes to the home nations, I don't mind. I want England to win again. Every time I say it, I'm always wanting England to win the Six Nations before anyone else. But second choice would be Ireland. Then you've got the Scotland and Waleses and all that. But yeah. You get a shave later. Oh dear. In the chat we have Steve, Stephen, Stefan. That's what I'm saying. It's so dummy tonight because literally Stefan popped in and I almost called him Steve because there's so many Steves in the chat or variants of Steve. It's like a fucking episode of fucking Loki. Got 20 variants of the fucking same person. Big up Del Boy as well. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. He's got all the Six Nations kits spread out. It's all spread out throughout the years. They are. Yeah, I think we've got one. I'll see if I can pick up some of them now. One sec while I'm here. Probably over there now. Say I do this. I've got this as well from 2005. I literally got this in 2005 as well. This is Arsenal related. The old sweaters. Training sweater. She's fucking nose now. Of course I have. Where is it? Yeah. There's the 2 England ones. There we go. It comes out. Buy and get the goal. Oops. Oh, it's 1-0, is it? Okay. Oh, let's have a look. Who scored? Kingsley Coman. In the 90th minute, right on for 90. Yeah, this is the away one for 2007 I'm on about, England-wise. That's if I got, literally got this in 2007, and I'm 32 now. That still, as it is today, still fits. And that's what? Large. Thankfully, the away goals don't count or anything. Yeah, Liverpool through now, let's be honest. And the 2003 England home jersey. Again, that's, what was this? This is a medium. As I say, I'm not exactly in fighting fit condition, but yeah. So I say. And it still fits me. And the Ireland, I think the Ireland one was 2000. The Ireland top I've got is when Puma made it. We're making the kits. So I'm thinking about 2009. I think I'm trying to think now. I think it's 2009. I'd have to look into it, but yeah. The Wells one was like 2013's version of it, I think. Can't remember now. When XRMA used to make their kits. And the Scotland one is made by Canterbury, and it's got Murray as a sponsorship, so I don't know how long ago that was. Again, that might be naturally Travis. I think 2007, 2008 I got that. I think. Oh yeah, go away over there, yeah. Go away, sorry, I don't pronounce it wrong. House East Coast, right? You're getting, you've got the wins early. You've got them a couple of hours in advance of us. What changed the score? Yeah, I did. Look, Dumfries has gone off his 3 minutes injury time. Right, let's close this up. Pick that up. Over there. Oh dear, not long now. But yeah, I need a shave. Fucking hell. I'll blame Alexis Sanchez. He comes on and it all goes to shit. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. Fucking he's. What was that? Yeah, I was joking. I'm not being serious. He was the last sub. All I'm saying is he was the last sub to come on. It was 0-0 when he came on. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it finished. Is it a draw? Is it finished now? Fair play to Salzburg, though. They're making a tie. It's a fair play to them. Thought that had been absolute whitewash, that one. That been postponed again. No. Peterborough versus Reading was 0-0. Atletico Madrid lost earlier to Levante, 1-0 at home. Dumbasses. Genk 1-4-1 in their league. Who scored for Liverpool? Mo, Wallard, and who got the first? Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino got the first, and Mohamed Salah got the second. Both scrappy goals though. You'll watch them back, and you'll see how scrappy they were. Commentators already writing off into, yeah. Well, it's 2-0. If it was 1-0, I think it'll be extremely hard now for Inter to come back and go to Anfield and score 3 goals without conceding. It's still in the tie. It's not like it's done and dusted, but it's going to be a tough job for them now. Oh my God, Ryan just had a great idea for a quiz that I can also have a chance in. Only fools whose line is it? That's how they're doing the next. I can look into doing it in the next international break possibly. Get the words out. That'd be great, Ryan. But again, I know a few people will be interested in taking part in that. Actually, yeah, I'll look into it. I think about that. I know people will be interested. So it doesn't matter of not just planning it, but obviously timing wise as well. Looking at yeah. So it was a Liverpool Scouts robbery. Hopefully, Inter kept their trophy cabinet locked and monitored. You said that, Steve, not me. You said it, not me. Also, all the cutlery in the canteen. Again, you said it, not me. Oh dear, but it is full time. Liverpool 1-2. Fucking nil. They don't deserve it, but they've got out of jail there. Don't know how they did it, but well, they don't. They've fucking got scrappy goals. Oh dear, but it is. Look, it is what it is. At least we've had goals tonight. A bit of entertainment along the way, and they've had half in the chat as well. Well, it has been dull. Right, so need to wrap things up because otherwise I'll start rabbiting on about the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and bore you off to death. Yeah, obviously going to wrap things up. Obviously, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've, in the end, enjoyed it in one sense because it was goals. It was a bit more entertaining than last night's game, put it that way, especially the second half. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. As I said, I'm back tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff. So 7:15 we'll go live, go through all the teams. It's England women versus Canada women in the international mini tournament they're taking part in. The Arnold Cup or something it's called. So because there's a good handful of Arsenal players taking part in this, playing for Arsenal, obviously. Playing for Arsenal women that are playing tomorrow night for England. We came up with the idea last night that we'll cover that game as well. So, as I say, back tomorrow for that. 7:15, go through with the same 15 minutes before kickoff. Give you guys enough time to come in, settle in, and watch the girls play some good football. And probably batter this team 20-0 like they're doing literally ever since this manager's come in from Holland. The girls have literally battered every team in double figures pretty much every game. Well, I think bar one, I think. Oh, Chris is in the chat. He's agreeing. Stephen, yeah. Hit the likes, guys and girls. Yeah, massively appreciated. Every little thing helps on this channel. Also, if you can share, obviously, the link to the channel around on all social media after you finish this stream. On WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups in general, football related or Arsenal related. Trying to think now. Twitter, Instagram. If you want to do it on Snapchat, knock yourself out. And yeah, it's help grow the channel a lot quicker along the way. Get some more new faces in as well, as I say. And yeah, hopefully the channel will grow quicker than what anyone expects or wants, basically. Let's put it that way. And I've got another, in terms of membership wise, guys, as you know, there's a $5.99 current setup membership scheme set up on this channel. I have added another membership system setup thing in place today, but it's currently being reviewed by obviously the powers that be at YouTube to make sure it's all okay. That'll be £2.99. And actually, looking at it, I've actually looked at it while I was doing it. The £2.99 is actually better value for money as well for the perks and all that. It's actually better value for money. So that should be up and available for the £2.99 offers should be for membership should be up and running by tomorrow night. Should be an operative word. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Do that, and obviously you'll see all the perks that are there as well. And yeah, and if you want to think now, if you want to buy the channel merch, you can do. Just go. I'll actually grab a link now. Actually, to log into the bloody thing. But I'll grab a link, put it in the chat for you guys. One sec. If you bear with me 2 minutes. Wait, it takes 20 minutes to log in. God's sake. Yeah, I'm going to put the link in. There's a link to the entire shop. There's a few, I don't know why there's a few bugs there where certain images you have to go on and look through the image to find an image of said items. Some items anyway. But yeah, there's quite a few options on there: hoodies, t-shirts. I think now, bloody hell. One sec. Yeah, hoodies, t-shirts, mugs. I think now. There's other bits and pieces. There's quite a few bits. Oh, for God's sake, it's really pissing me off now. And some channel-related merch as well, in terms of obviously referring to like Melvin's Dungeon and things like that. Yeah, pint glasses, you name it. There's quite a few bits. I'm just going to grab it. I've grabbed it and you put it in the actual chat. That'd be great one. Well, I'm nattering away to myself. Right, here we go. If it lets me, that'd be great. There we go. There's the link to that. That'll take you directly to the club, to the actual channel's official merchandise store. And yeah, also the $2.99 membership that hopefully comes into play in the next by this time tomorrow. If you do become a member, you will get a lifetime discount code for all channel merch, like any merchandise that I sell on that site. But once you become a member, I'll then put in once you get members in, I'll then put in a members only post in the community side of things, but for members only to view, with a said code basically. That's a life just for members only basically, and you'll get money off your purchases. No, it'll be, and as I said, it's a lifetime. It'll be a lifetime. The same code for life basically. So you can go on numerous times using the same code over and over again. Hit the like, else Ryan will have to get the cat out. Oh my God, seriously, Gary. Ipswich beat the women. Every time you come on, pretty much every time you pop in, Stefan, Ipswich women seem to play night women a lot, apparently, according to you. Catch you later, everyone. Big up. Going to see you tomorrow, Greeny, for the women's game. I'm going to ask for £100 for membership, but you'll get it for free. I mean, you'll get a free poem every 6 months. Fucking hell. Oh, dear. Let everyone have a good night. Yeah, I think everyone's getting bored now. Mine now in. So, yeah, but the link is there. I'll put it in the community post again later on in literally like the next 5 minutes. So look out for that. And yeah, have a look on there. And if there's anything of interest, fill your boots basically, and keep an eye out as well, because there'll be other bits and pieces added to the listings on that site in terms of channel merch going forward between now and during the summer. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, that's all I've got to say, basically. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, it started with a bit of a dead rubber at first. Looked like it was a bit dead rubber, but thankfully, second half came to life. But sadly, the best team lost overall. In one sense, if you know, you know. But it is what it is. As I said, we're back to my see you then, guys. 7:15 UK time. Until then, guys, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal.